It's my word to the family. I know it's been hard, but through it all, man, I promise we gon' ball.
What's good, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of Out the Pocket Sports. I'm Truth.
I'm your boy T.A. Slash.
And like always, man, we appreciate y'all for tuning in.
We definitely do. Remember, our voice is your voice. So like, comment, and subscribe below to help the channel grow.
Yep, we doing this for y'all. So with that being said, but before we get started, Slash, I know that you got a couple bags right there, man. What's in the bags?
Man, it's a surprise, cuz. Big surprise.
Big surprise?
Hell yeah.
All right, I guess we got a surprise for y'all. So
for everybody.
Let's get it. All right, y'all see what the surprise was, man? We got us some new merch, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Some new shirts cracking. How y'all like the shirts, you know what I mean?
Let us know. Comment below what y'all think. The new merch will be available soon. So we'll have prices available and everything. We got these tumblers and stuff right here. You know what I'm saying? Y'all want tumblers. His is like a sports bottle.
Yeah, so all that coming soon. So y'all be on the lookout for that, man. You'll be able to buy some merch, sweat hoodies, whatever you want, man. We'll have it. So as soon as it's ready, we'll let y'all know. We'll have all the information down below.
Yes, sir.
So with that being said, man, you ready to get it?
Hell yeah.
Let's go, man. And we got a little NFL and some NBA. We're gonna talk about who's playing the best in the NFL. What team is playing the best? We got our pick 6 and our new top 5.
Yep.
So with that being said, let's get it.
Let's get it.
Our teams is playing the best football in the NFL right now. So, in your opinion, who's playing the best football?
I want to say the Eagles. Matter of fact, I'm just gonna go ahead and say the Eagles because they 10-1. But Baltimore, the 49ers, Cowboys, I feel like they all like right there. Your boys, the Lions, just then fell off to you.
I wouldn't put them all the way off, man. It's one level. They lost at home, man. I mean, it is what it is. You know what I mean? They got their loss, but
I'm gonna be quiet.
I'm not gonna take them. They're 8-3, so they ain't had a loss in so many games, so they're still up there. They just a stupid loss. I ain't even gonna call it a bad loss. I'm gonna call it a stupid loss at home. So, but now we say the teams is playing the best football. I'm not even gonna say Philly.
Who you gonna say?
I'm just gonna say Philly's got the team. Philly is the team with the best record. But they're not playing the best football. To me, I don't know. I mean, it's a lot of teams. I mean, San Francisco's on a win streak now. They're back doing their thing, and that's a dangerous team. They actually are favorites to beat Philly in Philly. So, and I'm thinking they will.
That's who I got to go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah, them in Detroit gonna play for the NFC Championship.
I don't think it's gonna be Detroit. I think it's gonna be the Ravens.
The Ravens is in AFC. You know what I mean? So hold on. Yeah. The Ravens is in the AFC. What's the name of them is in the NFC. So
okay.
Yeah, so they if they do them two teams, that'll be like a Super Bowl matchup. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but Philly's got the best record, but they're not playing. Philly got flaws. Philly should have at least 3 losses. Yeah. Dallas should have got them. Washington always plays them well. They almost won one. Kansas City gave Philly a win. So Philly's got a lot of flaws. Yeah. They just know how. They don't seem to fold under pressure. To me, they're kind of like a bend but don't break type team.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Because if you look at that, I always talk about that Kansas City and Philly game, like all those red zones, whether it was interceptions or fumbles, you know what I'm saying? That was anywhere between 10 and 14 points taken off the board for Kansas City.
Yeah, then that last play that Mahomes had did to that receiver in the end zone, that was the winning touchdown right there that he just clearly let slip through his hand.
Yeah, you know what I mean? He should have caught that, and that's Kansas City's problem all year. Receivers are not catching footballs. You know what I'm saying? You can't fault Mahomes for anything. He throws the ball, players got to catch it.
Yep.
So when they dropping passes like that, that's, what I mean? Like, that would have been a touchdown. Travis Kelce getting the ball punched out. Yeah. That was a scoring drive. Even Pat Mahomes throwing that pick in the end zone. That's points taken away. So Philly played well enough to win. I mean, they got the best record in football, but I don't think Philly is playing the best
football.
Yeah. I mean, I would have to give it to Baltimore, because they're playing, how they're squeaking out games, you know what I'm saying? They just know how to win. Their defense is one of the best in the league, you know what I mean? Yeah. So, but who do you say is playing best football?
Like, I pretty much already said it, you know what I'm saying? Like, but you said nah, you know what I'm saying? But like,
oh, Philly, I'm my fault. Yeah, you did say Philly.
I feel like Philly is, but you know what I'm saying? Like San Fran, Baltimore, and stuff like that. Like,
I mean, I would even go as far as saying Denver too, man. Denver is on were they 4 games in a row? I mean,
yeah, win streak.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. So I mean, even they was 1-5, man. Mm-hmm. Like they 6-6 now. So I mean, it's a lot of teams that's peaking now. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Like so. I mean, you'll see, but look, let us know, man, if y'all got somebody that y'all, whatever team y'all think is playing good football right now, let us know. Comment that down below. So another team I want to talk about, I've been hearing them talking about this on SportsCenter, is the Cowboys in the same category, or are they as good as teams like San Francisco and Philly? How do you feel about that?
I don't think they as good as San Francisco or Philly, you know what I'm saying? Because one, it's always that thing of Dak's throwing picks. And that BS where he's not a running quarterback and then he runs the ball all the time. I feel like that's just some BS. And for him to say that he's not a running quarterback, but you run the ball almost every other play. Like, that's stupid to me.
Yeah.
Okay, so like, I don't know how you feel about Dallas, but like, I feel like they are playing good football, but I don't think they as good as them.
Yeah, I wouldn't put them in the same category because, like, again, like if you look at all of Dallas's wins, all their wins are against weak teams.
See, I didn't really pay attention.
Yeah, they talk about how Dak put up all the points against the New York Giants. The New York Giants is trash.
I know that for sure.
Like they're trash. Of course, any quarterback is going to put up good numbers against bad teams. They lost against Philly. Mm-hmm. Their wins, their losses. I mean, even they lost to the Cardinals. You know what I'm saying? So they got
that
wins.
Oh man, I was so mad when they lost that game.
Yeah, they beat the Giants 40-0. They beat the Jets 30-10. The Patriots 38-3. The Chargers 2017, the Rams 40-23. They got losses against they got stomped against 49ers 42-10, and the Eagles 28-23, which they should have beat Philly that game. They really should have. I mean, they played well, and I'm not going to take anything against Dak, when it came to putting up good numbers, but they still lost the game, what I mean? So I can't really credit them. You are supposed to beat who you supposed, just like I say about Miami. They don't have good wins against good teams, but they haven't lost to the bad teams. They're beating everybody.
They beat everybody they're supposed to beat.
I'll say with Dallas, they're always blowing it for themselves. You know what I'm saying? Like, they always do something to cause a loss. It's not them losing. It's them. It's not the other team beating them. It's them losing a game. You know what I mean? I can't say that they're playing at a high level when all they are doing is beating bad teams. You know what I mean? You look at Philly. Philly got wins against good teams. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they lost against the Jets. That shouldn't have happened, but the Jets exposed Philly's flaws. You know what I'm saying? Problems, and they exploited that. But Philly has beaten Kansas City. They've beaten Dallas. You know what I'm saying? They beat good teams just as well as bad teams. So I can't really say the Cowboys is up there. And I don't care what numbers Dak's putting up there. To me, they have not proved proven. And when they get into the playoffs, when they do play, they lose. Like I said, last year when they played Tampa Bay was a division winner at 7 wins. And so they beat Tampa Bay in Tampa Bay. And the next game, they lost to San Francisco, I think, by a few points. So you're not beating the good team. So I can't put Dallas up there. So go ahead. I'm been talking a lot.
No, you good. Cause you the one with the football knowledge more than me. Because like I said, like I'm just now recapping on everything because I ain't watched football in about 10 years. You know what I'm saying? Like I only watched the playoffs. So it's like your knowledge on football is superb. You know what I'm saying? So like I ain't tripping.
It's there. I mean, I'm gonna say it's superb.
It's more than mine. So like I do know like current stuff, but I don't know everything like because you've been watching it.
Right.
So I don't be tripping.
Who are they? The Lions. So like the Lions took that loss at home on Thursday night on Thanksgiving against Green Bay. Who are the Detroit Lions to you?
To me, I feel like I don't really know, man. Like you feel like they like Super Bowl contenders. I feel like they like I don't know, man. Like I don't think they are, bro. I really don't think they Super Bowl contenders. But I don't know, man. I'm stuttering like a mother. I don't know what to say, bro. I'm over here sounding like you.
Well, that's all, folks.
Yeah, like, bro, because I don't really know what to say about the Lions, man. Because that loss was so terrible that they was getting outscored that in that first quarter. They were just letting Green Bay do whatever they wanted to do in that first quarter. That's why I wanted to do Who Are They on them, because you so high on them, and I'm like in the middle on them because. Detroit always fumble the ball.
Yeah, Detroit has been that team since we were smaller. They just ain't been good. I think they had maybe a few years with Barry Sanders when they good, but they just been flatlined. But so nobody's really trying to give them credit that's due. Nobody's really trying to say that they're good.
Yeah.
But to me, Detroit, they are good. That's who they are, and they can't upset. They can't upset teams. You know what I'm saying? Like I always said last year when they went 1-5 or 1-7, whatever that losing streak was. Yeah. They went 8-2 the second half of the season. They went on 3 different 3-game win streaks. You know what I mean? And they continued that success over and when I was watching them last year, their offense was always putting up points. Okay. It was just their defense that couldn't stop nobody. So their offense had to keep putting up a lot of points to keep them in the game. But the second half of the season, I think the first half of their season was allowing in the low 30s points a game. And then they dropped it down the second half to like 19, 20 points a game. You know what I mean? And they started winning. Yeah. And so you look at them from last year until now, and I know they had the bad losses against Green Bay, and I know because of the pick six, you know what I mean, they got you know what I mean, like, man, they messed up my 6-0
I'm glad you know why I wanted to do this on them, because like they piss me off. I get mad when I lose, bro.
Yeah, I feel you.
I don't like it.
And when you look at games like that, it's like, how y'all lose? How y'all playing there? Like, they're just like Minnesota at home against the Bears. Like, how man, y'all, how do y'all lose that? You know what I'm saying?
Man, when I looked at that game, I said, they losing at home to the Bears?
The Bears, yeah, and it was a terrible, bad loss, man. They had the Bears defense looking elite, and I'm like, and that's why I would say, like, with this betting and stuff like that going, I think that has a lot of say-so over teams and games, you know what I'm saying? Teams and determine the outcome of games. Because if you look at how 1 week a team is playing a high level, then the next week they looking like they're the Cardinals or somebody. Sorry, you know what I'm saying?
Like they're the team that's been at the bottom of the division.
You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, you can feel the crowds. You know what I mean? Like, you can feel, like, you listen to how the crowd is like, huh? You know, you can feel.
Yeah, like, what's going on? They ain't playing like they self.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You're supposed to beat the brakes off of Green Bay. And like I said, I know that was a divisional, I mean, not divisional game. It was mostly all divisional games last week. Yeah. They could go anyway, but it's like, nah, man, this wasn't a year for them to, they have a whole team that's been playing together since last year. Green Bay's got a, first, second year quarterback. It just wasn't right, you know what I mean? So, but Detroit, I think Detroit are good, and they're, they only got 3 losses. They're 8-3. They're up there with the Baltimores, the Kansas Cities, you know what I mean? And I really think, if they get a first round bye or host a game, they're going to play hot, and, they're a team that's ready. You know what I mean? I think they will upset somebody and go to the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? For real. So Detroit is still high on my list. They are who they are this year. Their record is 8-3 for a reason. It's not by accident. I mean, Detroit is good. So
you might be right about the Lions, but for me,
nope. Any team that costs / a loss is trash.
I ain't gonna say they trash. I'm not gonna say they trash because they are good. I didn't watch them. You know what I'm saying? They are good. But as far as seeing them being Super Bowl winners, nah, I don't see that.
Especially when you give me a loss in the pick 6. Nah, y'all playoff only. Y'all ain't good.
Bro, like, I'm biased. So, like, you give me a loss, I'm pissed. You'll go straight to the bottom or not on my list at all just because I'm mad, bro. Like, that's how it goes.
So y'all comment down below, man. Who is the Detroit Lions? Are they legit or are they pretenders? Comment down below. Let us know.
Let us know if y'all think they're going to go to the Super Bowl, too, and everything.
Yeah. So y'all stay tuned. We'll be right back with the pick 6 and our top 5 power teams.
Yes, sir.
I mean, listen, we talking about practice. Not a game. We talking about practice.